5 strongest whirlpools in the world. A whirlpool is a small area in a river or the sea, where the water is moving quickly round and round, so that objects floating near it are pulled into its center. Most powerful whirlpools in the seas or oceans may be termed maelstroms. Large cataracts, such as Niagara Falls, produce strong whirlpools. In oceans, they are mainly caused by tides, and are capable of submerging large ships. Whirlpool which has a downdraft is referred to as vortex in proper terms. Presenting 5 strongest whirlpools in the world. Hey guys, welcome to Toppy 5. Before we move on, please click the subscribe button and press the bell icon for notification. This whirlpool is caused by local bathymetry and extreme tidal range, where waters exchange between Passamaquoddy Bay and the Bay of Fundy, combined with the unusual topography of the locations, seafloor, the confluence of the numerous local currents. Is one of the largest whirlpools in the Western Hemisphere. It is situated off the shores of Deer Island in New Brunswick. The phrase "Old So" is obtained from the pig-like noise made by the whirlpool. The whirlpool forms in a region of about 250 feet in diameter. The tremendous water turbulence takes place locally on the larger Old So region, frequently forming a huge area of several fascinating turbulences. But it does not usually constitute a navigation hazard for motorized vessels with experienced operators at the helm. However, small craft, especially vessels with keels, and human-powered vessels, are warned to avoid these waters when the tide is running. Skookumchuck Narrows. One of the greatest natural spectacles in British Columbia occurs in the Skookumchuck Narrows. The tidal flow of the strait, and those of the Salmon Inlet and Narrows Inlet, pass through the Seashelt Rapid before broadening into Seashelt Inlet. Twice daily, nature puts on a show as the tide changes, and the flow of salt water switches, reversing the direction and power of these incredibly turbulent rapids. The difference in water levels between one side of the rapids and the other sometimes exceeds 9 feet in height, while the current speed may exceed 30 kilometers per hour. Literally, 200 billion gallons of water flow through the Skookumchuck Narrows, connecting Seashelt and Jervis Inlets. The Seashelt Rapids are famous for their spectacular whirlpools and for their attraction to extreme kayakers and divers. Skook, as it is affectionately named, is one of the great whitewater wonders of the world, attracting thrill seekers from across the globe. Corryvreckan. A fierce whirlpool churns the waters between the Scottish islands of Jura and Scarborough. Said to be one of the world's largest whirlpools, it's as legendary as it is impressive. Legends surround the whirlpool. Flood tides and inflow from the Firth of Lorne to the west can drive the waters of Corryvreckan to waves of more than 9 meters, and the roar of the resulting maelstrom, which reaches speeds of 18 kilometers per hour, can be heard 16 kilometers away. Though it was classified initially as non-navigable by the Royal Navy, it was later categorized as extremely dangerous. This watery wonder was named after a Norwegian prince who perished while trying to prove his love to a Scottish princess after her father gave him the risky task of keeping his boat in the whirlpool for 3 nights. Moskstraumen. It is the second strongest whirlpool in the world, with flow currents reaching speeds as high as 32 kilometers per hour. A gigantic circular vortex that reaches the bottom of the ocean, when in fact, it is a set of currents and cross-currents with a rate of 18 kilometers per hour. This is supposedly the whirlpool depicted in Olaus Magnus' map, labeled as Horrenda Charybdis. Moskstraumen, also known as Moskstraumen, is an unusual system of whirlpools in the open seas, in the Lofoten Islands off the Norwegian coast. The whirlpool is formed when the strong tidal current flows between the islands, and the Atlantic Ocean, and the deep Vestfjorden. The largest whirlpool has a diameter of 130 to 160 feet, and induces a surface water ripple of up to 3 feet. The flow occurs at a depth of about 1,600 feet, and meets a ridge of about 66 feet deep at Moskstraumen and Faroe Islands, leading to an upward movement, and eddies around the region. Number 1. Saltstraumen. Saltstraumen is a tiny strait with a strong tidal current. The strait is situated in the municipality of Bodø, in Nordland County, Norway, about 6.2 miles southeast of Bodø town. It is about 1.9 miles long, and 490 feet wide. About 400 million cubic meters of water forces its way through Saltstraumen every 6 hours. Whirlpools of up to 33 feet in diameter, and 16 feet in depth are often formed in the area, when the currents are strongest. The current is formed when the tides try to fill Skookumchuck Fjord. The height difference between the sea level and fjord inside can be up to 3 feet. Saltstraumen is popular with anglers, due to its abundance of fish such as saithe, cod, wolffish, rosefish, and halibut. Please comment below the whirlpool from your country, which is significantly big and strong. Also, don't forget to like and share this video with your friends. Thanks for watching.